Hey everybody, this is Brittany here with Surfing Waves of Light, and it is a beautiful Thursday here on Long Beach Island. I have the great fortune that I'm a part of a CSA, which means that I get a share from a local farm. I go every single Thursday to pick it up, and the farmer there, her name is Tina, and we always have these just lovely, very enlightening conversations. And so she inspired me to do this channeling today from the Arcturian Council. So I am going to get into my state of expression, and then they will come through, although they are very present already. And they really want to talk to you about our experience here on Earth. And it is raining, so enjoy the rain sounds in the back. Just give me a second to get into my state more fully. Well. Welcome to our expression, our channeling. We are the Arcturian Council, and we are pleased to connect with all of you beautiful, bright, shining beings on this side of the plane, so we say. Yes, we are here to speak with you today about your existence here on this plane of planet Earth. Yes. Today we wish to talk to you about why you came here. Why did you choose to come into this very difficult experience of separation, of experiencing life on Earth through a very separated consciousness, through a very individualistic expression? And so the biggest message we have for you today is that you were born in unconditional love. Yes, you were. So, dear beings, you in your natural state exist in terms we can only lightly describe through words as complete and utter unconditional love. You are not a body. You are not this physical meat suit that you think you are. No, you are a spirit. You are a being that is not ever forced to be encapsulated as you are experiencing now. But you chose to come into this experience because you wanted to know the contrast of life. You wanted to feel both joy and pain. You wanted to really know what it would be like to have love, to lose love, to feel sadness, to feel anger and resentment, to feel all of these things. Because in unconditional love, you could feel nothing but the pure and eternal bliss that love in its unconditional form brings. And so you came on this adventure to see what everything was, to feel different emotions you can only really experience here on this sort of plane, in this kind of planet. You needed to have this experience to grow your soul in a richer, deeper, and sometimes even darker way. There is no good and bad, dear beings. There just is. There are experiences, and life here on Earth is full of them. So while you will feel the sadness, you will feel the anger, this being wakes up sometimes feeling just listless. What is my purpose here? What am I doing here? I feel all over the place, she says to herself. We say, enjoy all. Enjoy the full spectrum that this life on earth has to offer you. Enjoy it, good or bad, sad or happy, mad or abundant. Be present with that emotion. Be present with that feeling. You are not here only to experience those lower frequency emotions, but you did come in to experience them. Otherwise, you would have stayed in the state, the free, the unbounded experience of just being in spirit form, not taking on a physical creation. We remind you that you were born in unconditional love. You wanted to grow. You wanted to expand. You had the opportunity to fully experience what that was like. And we remind you that as a being in a separated body, in a separated consciousness, you still can experience that. And that was one of the safeguards that you put into place when you decided to come to Earth, to forget about what it was like to be unconditional love, so you could experience these other emotions. So remember, you are not trapped here on this plane. You have portals within yourself where you can access higher levels of consciousness, as this being is doing in this moment. You can use your heart and your soul and your inner dimensional vibrations to take you, as if you were getting on a plane or a train or a boat, to different places. Your mind is merely a predicator of experience. It creates and experiences. So if you wish to experience unconditional love again, say this earth is making you feel tired, we invite you to set your intention to experience unconditional love again, to remember that safeguard. You knew that in entering this experience, you would be, so to speak, stuck in a physical body, waking up in this consciousness day after day after day for years and years and years until seeming death occurred. But you were okay with it because you knew that you were not really stuck in this physical consciousness experience. You knew that you had the option to go back to your home, to unconditional love, whenever you wanted. Yes, you knew that there would be times in your development that you would not know about this opportunity to access unconditional love. And yet, you knew that your soul would have enough experience of pain and sorrow, that your mind, no matter how conditioned it was, would open up to higher states. It would open up to beings that would communicate through their words or emotions or through their practices states of unconditional love, of pure relaxation and bliss, moments where you can shut off the worries that the world has trained you to focus on so heavily, and allow yourself to just rest and breathe and know that you are unconditional love. And you are unconditionally loved. And though you cannot see us, and though you cannot see beings like us, we wish for you to know that we are more real than the world you are experiencing with your eyes and with your 5 senses. They are merely senses to feel and touch the physical world, to feel the rain on your head, to feel the sand beneath your toes, smell the sound of the ocean, hear the sounds of the ocean, smell the salt in the air. They are there for that reason, and use them rightly. But also know you can tap into us Know that we are here and we are more real than what you are experiencing with your five senses. Do not be frightened by us, dear beings. Do not worry. This being has judged herself for many years on channeling, on bringing through information, on allowing us to be expressed through her. There are still aspects of her consciousness that do not fully believe in us, but that is okay. That was her conditioning, and that is part of her journey here on planet Earth. She wanted to come into a body. She wanted to be taught that spiritual, non-physical experience wasn't real. And her journey, and many of your journeys, is about coming out of that conditioning like a spiral staircase, slowly taking each step, these baby steps, until she remembered that she can always experience unconditional love, that she is really never from home, and that this is just an illusion, a game. It is a game. You were bored in unconditional love, so you decided to play the Earth game. There is nothing right or wrong about it. As souls, we yearn for experiences. Even us in the non-physical dimensions, we have experiences too. There are experiences we get to have that you cannot have. And there are experiences you get to have that we cannot have. It is just different forms of expression, like different artists or different people expressing who they are through the way they live their life, through the way they handle their money, or the way they go on vacation. It is just a matter of choice. And choice is the highest form of freedom in all realms. And unconditional love yearns to give choice, because that is how we know ourselves. That is how we have experiences. We yearn for the experience, we have it, we become neutral to it, and we no longer crave it. And that is a beautiful cycle that continues on and on and on throughout time. If you're not playing the Earth game, you may choose to play another one. So, to wrap up, we just want you to enjoy. Enjoy the sadness, enjoy the happiness, enjoy the times of sorrow and the times of abundance. And know that you can come back to unconditional love anytime you wish. And because you have experienced so many of these contrasting states, it will no longer feel so boring. Yes, we get much excitement and thrill through watching you and guiding you, sending you all messages in whichever way you are open to receiving them. We will speak to you in any way that we can through this physical world that you will allow us. We are with you always. There has never been more of a energetic, non-physical presence here on the planet. So we invite you to visit us again in unconditional love and experience us as well through your separated consciousness in the Earth game you are playing. We thank you for listening to our channel. We thank you for supporting this being. She is going through a major shift in her mind. She has finally fully opened for us to come through. She is fully allowing. She has decreased her editing. And it is because of you, dear beings. You who have listened to us, and you who have helped her to know that it is okay to express divine light, love, and image, even though she is not a priest, even though she is not a pastor, even though she has no degrees that make her feel substantiated as a person who can do this. So we thank you, and we remind you that your support, any being you support, you help them to open, and you also help yourself to open. So enjoy your time, enjoy your experience, and love with all your heart. Any chance that you get, you will never regret that. We love you all so, so much. We are sending through this being's heart portal our love to you now. We are going to take just a minute to send some energetic love, a energetic transmission to end this channeling. We thank this being for allowing us to come through, for finally opening like a full flower, and we are excited to release this stored up information and ideas that has been within her, including but not limited to the idea that you were all born in unconditional love and you decided to go on an adventure. So just take a moment to sit or stand and relax. Take 3 nice deep breaths and feel into the energy that we are sending you at this time. We thank you for your time, your attention, and your expression of being who you are. And we will speak to you at another time. All right, everyone. That was the Arcturian Council. They are a part of my team of guides and teachers. I have many, and they have many ideas that I have not expressed because I've been very suppressed. So I'm going to be making lots of videos to start to get those ideas out there. I know it is part of my role and my purpose, and I've been blocking that a lot. It's been a journey for me to untrain my mind out of the suppression. And I'm really appreciative to have you and just even myself that to listen and to express, and feel so much better when I just allow the expression to come through. So I thank you all very much, and I will speak to you from Brittany, even though we are quite connected. But I will speak to you soon. Love you all, and thank you so much.